And where are we going?
See BTS in concert?
That's right. 안녕하세요, 갈래입니다. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you cannot already tell, oh my gosh. I went to the BTS Wings tour in Chicago with my good friend Kay. You all know Kay by now. She is a hard stan of BTS. And we got super lucky to actually go to their concert here in the United States. We're very fortunate because we didn't think that we would ever get the chance to actually go, and we finally did. This was her first concert ever, and it was my first K-pop concert, my second actual concert, so it was pretty exciting. So yeah, but if you can tell, my throat's still a little sore from the concert, and you can see that in some of the videos and clips that I have. Your boy was screaming at the top of their lungs. I'll tell you that one. So, going to this concert was probably one of the most hectic, stressful times of my life. You don't see that much in what we did, but we had a really, I wouldn't say it was all that bad, but we had a really hard time in some parts of Chicago, but we're alive and we're good, and so we're just gonna skip over all that. So, to the actual concert part, we actually hadn't planned on going straight to the stadium arena when we actually got into Chicago, Rosemont, you know where it was. So we had actually planned to meet up with a good friend of ours, but instead we decided to hey, let's go check and see where the concert venue was at. It was 8 minutes away from where we were at that time. So we're like, okay, let's just go check out and see where we're gonna be, going to later. When we got there, we didn't expect to have that many people there already, because it was 5 o'clock. But everyone, by everyone I mean literally everyone who had tickets to the show, was there, standing in line. There was no parking. Well, there was parking, but it was hectically parking. And so we walked down a really long pathway to stand in line, not to mention the incorrect line to get inside. We were surrounded by so many beautiful armies. First of all, let me just say, all the armies are beautiful. Fangirls, fanboys, the little kids that were there, there was 9-year-olds and 10-year-olds. I don't really know why. Maybe they were pressured into this, or they're just little small tiny baby K-poppers, but whatever. They were adorable. All armies are cute. Let me just say this for a fact. I was more hyped up for the fanboys that were there than the fangirls, because honestly, it was adorable. And all the couples who were there with their signs and their army bombs, it was just cute. They were all cute. Let me just put that out there. And so, yeah, when we finally got inside to where we were supposed to be going, because we were in the wrong line, we actually got moved to the right line. And we got in there, we got in our seats, and it was just, everyone was so hyped. The concert hadn't even started yet, and everyone, on the screen, there was, the video of different MVs and stuff, and, the tracks that they were going to play in the concert, and, we were just all singing and chanting and screaming, we hadn't even seen the boys yet. These are just videos that we would normally watch on a regular day basis. We were already hyped. So, in our section, me and Kay were sitting next to and around these really, really nice girls. There was 3 of them that we actually were communicating with, alongside the other armies, because we didn't talk to all the people in our section. We just talked to the 3 that were near us. They were the sweetest girls ever. They were so nice, and we just conversed about how glad we were to get there to see the boys, and the the two armies, the two friend armies, because the one girl that we were talking to, she was by herself, but the two friends that were there, like, the one, I just feel so, it was so great because she actually flew from Florida to Michigan and then went back down from Michigan with her friend to Chicago. So it was really crazy. And so the girl who flew from Florida was a V stan, which Kay is in love with V, if we haven't already known by previous videos. And the other girl was a Yoongi stan, which was, it was beautiful. She was beautiful. She was so happy and hyped. She had her little Yoongi fan sign thing, and it was so, she was beautiful. They all three of them were beautiful. But yeah, we really got into it a lot. Honestly, everything was so beautiful. Kay started crying. It was great, and I loved it. All their solo stages were great. I loved them. Not Today was really good. I'm sad that I didn't record Am I Wrong? I think I was just too excited to actually see them that I forgot completely about that whole part of the concert. Like, I didn't record it at all. And then their hellos were really nice and cute, and I'm glad that, you know, the boys are really practicing hard in their English so that they can communicate with us. Honestly, it didn't really matter if they didn't know any English. The language barrier between us would really literally mean absolutely nothing, because ARMYs and BTS have this, like, you know, connection going on. Like, we would overcome it anyway. The one thing that I wanted out of this whole entire concert was just to be able to see Cypher live. Okay, if you guys don't know, Cyphers, all four of them, are 100% absolutely positively my favorite songs ever. Like, I love Cypher to death. Sometimes it's comparable to how hyped Tay gets when he wants to perform Cypher. And the one thing that I wanted out of this was to be able to hear Yoongi's Fuck You and You live. And I did. I screamed really loud afterwards. I hyped Cypher more than I hyped any other song. And honestly, I could die a happy man. But anyway, I really liked all of it. Namjoon's solo was so... I was hyped for it, but it was like so mesmerizing to listen to and watch. The fan chant for it is so nice. It was so beautiful. I loved it. I love Namjoon. I love the ARMYs. Honestly, it was beautiful. Jin solo, also beautiful. Always, 100%. We also gave them another Rainbow Ocean. It was so nice. I'm sad that I didn't have an ARMY bomb for this, but I had the light, like the little shade thing. I didn't use it because I was recording, but Kay had it on her phone with her flashlight, and it was so beautiful. It was great. It was grand. I loved it. We really showed the boys a really good time in Chicago. It was great. The ending mint was very adorable. Hoseok and his shark hat was the best thing of that night. I really loved it. I also loved how Namjoon asked him about his hat, and he just was so excited to tell everyone that he bought it. And currently, if you look at my Twitter, that is my everything. I'm going to talk about it for the next several weeks because I absolutely, honestly adore his shark hat. The whole time, I was screaming and trying to sing the songs. You can hear my ugly singing. I wasn't really singing, I was screaming it. I was dead most of the time. You can really tell that I'm a JIMIN'S stan. because I just yelled out I love Jimin really loudly. I also yelled out I love Jin really loudly. And it was just a good time all around. I honestly just felt a little bit lost after the concert because I couldn't believe it. I knew that we were there and everything, but like it settled in me after the concert was done. Like, I literally just saw BTS. They were literally right there in front of my face. Well, not exactly in front of my face, but they were close enough. They were there practically right in the view of my ocular globes, and I honestly could have died. So for all of you guys out there who are going to a concert, either the BTS concerts or any other K-pop concert, I want to tell you something very, 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 very important. Don't be scared if you're going by yourself, because you will find some of the greatest people around you ever in your life. It doesn't matter. They're complete strangers, but they're there for the same reason you are, and that's to hype up whoever you're looking at. And just have fun. Really just have fun. So now, to list off all the good things that happened on this trip. Me and Kay got to spend a lot more time together, even though we're basically never apart. Anyway, I got some good boba tea while I was there. In Chicago is the best tea I've ever had in my life, because normally here I have to drive an hour and a half to get bubble tea, and I'm okay with that. But that was the taro bubble tea that I got was pretty nice. We met some really incredible people. They were super nice and super sweet, and I hope they enjoyed their time as well as me and Kay did. I got to see the boys. Got to see them. Got to see Jimin in his low-cut shirt and his chest. I'm offended, but I loved it. I heard Suga cuss live. It was great. Jungkook's English is so good. Hoseok's shark hat. Namjoon telling us that if he could live in America, he'd want to live in Chicago. I hope that you guys had a good time if you went to the concert, and if you're going to any future concerts, I hope you have a good time and had a good time as well. That is the end of this K-pop, of this BTS experience, and I will see you in my next video. Sananghayo.
Bye.